Held over by popular demand. It's our $109 AC tune-up special at Premier Heating and Air. Turn hot and miserable into cool and happy with our $109 AC tune-up special. Held over for one more month at Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
Welcome to our Chamber Talk show today. We are at Dr. Soos' Pediatrics here in Dublin, Georgia. I have Dr. Soos with me. Thank you for taking some time out today. Great day for celebrating today. We are going to unveil a book machine in your office here, and this is going to help with some of the literacy efforts here in Dublin, Lawrence County. Your office has already been participating in these type of efforts. Tell me why this is so important for you.
So we received a book donation from the Reach Out and Read program. And I think it's very important for children up to from 6 months on till about 5 years of age. We give these books out every single time they come in for a well visit. Oftentimes we give it to the little siblings that come with them, and I think it's very important to get them introduced to books early on other than social media and electronic devices. So I'm a big believer of books myself.
Fantastic. And you've had some other efforts prior to this?
So in the past, we had shelves in the back, and every single time we seen a patient, we had to pick up books and go back to the patient room until we received this device, which is a vending machine. We get a small little golden token, and we give the token to the children so they can come out and select their own book. So whatever they prefer to see on the shelf, they just pick it up.
Fantastic. And you've got some great partners that helped you to be able to do this. Who and how do you partner with in the community to make things like this happen?
So we received this machine from Ms. Rhonda Walker. We get the tokens as well. We get the books from the Reach Out and Read program. And I'm not sure if I missed anybody out of the list of contributors. And we constantly get new supplies of books. They're constantly changing, so we have a variety of books that we can give out.
That's fantastic. I think the Lawrence County school system particularly helps with these efforts, and a lot of those folks are here today that are going to help us celebrate this great occasion. So thank you so much for your time. We're gonna open this up and take a look at it in just a few minutes, and then we're going to talk to some of our folks from the Lawrence County school system. Okay. So, all right, I want to welcome Rhonda Hightower, Dr. Rhonda Hightower, and Rhonda Walker with me. Ladies, I have enjoyed so much working with you over the last few years where literacy is concerned in Lawrence County, and you guys are doing some great work through the school system, partnering with different agencies like Dr. Soos' office to do things like what we have today. Tell me a little bit about some of the work and the plans and the things you guys have been doing. I think this was a big effort for you and something so.
Right. Well, we're excited because we were able to partner with Dr. Soos. They were already receiving those books, and our schools have book vending machines, and the kids absolutely love them. So we saw this as an opportunity. We had an extra one because of our schools coming together at the middle school. So we were able to repurpose this, and they are using the books they already have. And so it's partnerships. That's what it's about. You know, they've been great. We've put books in their patients' rooms. They're given literacy information at each wellness check. So it takes the whole community to really lift these children up into literacy.
Fantastic, yes. And Dr. Hightower, are there more of these? Are there more in the plans? How does our Lawrence County school system participate and get behind this effort?
Yes, there are more in the plans to make. Our mission is to make literacy more visible and valued in Lawrence County. This is just one fruition of many, that you have seen. We counted a couple of weeks ago, and in a week's time, we had like 5 opportunities in the community only because the Lawrence County community is responding so well. They're wanting to get in and to help with our literacy efforts. So lots of big plans to answer your questions coming.
Yeah, and these things are so important. I know the three of us meet together a lot and talk about different efforts. We've gone to the library together to work with other partners and entities in this town. If someone's watching the show today and they say, hey, I don't know what I can do, but I want to help, how could they be involved, and where could they bring books? I know we always need books.
Yes. Well, we certainly, for our little libraries, they could drop off books at the county office, which is 467 Right Fire Tower Road, and we could take them from there. We have a partnership actually with the Service League, and I'll be going there next week and giving them totes of books, and they'll be assigned certain little libraries. So as you can see, we're pulling in partners all over the community to engage with us and help us push the literacy. It takes everybody. It really does.
It does, and I think you guys are certainly as aware, just as much as I am, of the numbers and some of the statistics impacting our community. So these types of efforts certainly can help impact some of those third grade reading levels, some of our early childhood child care initiatives and things such as that.
And you have spoken to this a lot in our task force meetings. The word is awareness, as you have brought up. If we could just make great parents who love their kids and want to do the absolute best for them aware of just how important it is that they get these books early, not wait until school. We don't want you to teach them to read before they get to school, but things that you can do, the parents can do at home, will have them ready. So when they start school, they'll be ready to learn to read then, instead of playing catch up because of a deficit in language nutrition. So, and again, our task force always says, like Get Georgia Reading, that's going to take more than our good teachers, our great students, and our loving parents. It's going to take the whole community working together.
That's right. Where did this idea come from? I think it's great, rather than just to hand somebody a book, to actually give them a coin and let them come to a vending machine.
Yeah. I just happened on it a few years ago, actually before COVID, and loved the idea for the school that I was at the time, and then shared it with Dr. Hightower, and she loved it, and so we moved on getting all our elementary schools one to service their kids. Kids absolutely love it.
Well, and let me ask you too, and I don't know if they're still here or not, but I know you've got a great support network. Your superintendent of your schools, Mr. Garnto, was here. Dr. Hall was here. Tell me a little bit about how you're working with them and their support that you receive.
That was early in Mr. Garnto's superintendency when he realized just how important it is for birth to 5 to be a part of what we do. And since that time and since that revelation, he has just been on board 100% of whatever we wanted to do. He fully realizes it takes a community effort, and so he supports us 100%. Dr. Hall is the same way. He attends, and he takes our literacy efforts on through to the middle and high school that he is primarily responsible for in our district. So it's a good partnership.
It
It's
really
a
is.
great
And you know what?
team.
I think that Mr. Garnto, since he's had his grandbaby, might be 110% in, right?
I do want to say thank you both for all your continued work and efforts, and we certainly look forward to any opportunities we can continue to partner with you to lead these literacy efforts in Lawrence
thank
County.
you.
Thank you so much.
You have been a long-standing, high-quality, consistent partner.
Yes.
The Dublin Lawrence Chamber has been wonderful.
Well, we appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to know why we ride? Maybe it's because everything looks better with a fresh coat. It's putting on your Sunday best and catching up with old friends. And who doesn't love going into the office? We ride because out here, we can be our true selves, dirt and all. Maybe that's why.
Hey, I'm TJ with Dublin Outdoors and Power Sports, formerly known as Myers Equipment Supply. We're your full-line sales and service dealer for Can-Am Off-Road.
School's back in, and we all know what that means. Then go to the end. Oh! God, get Whether it's football or softball or any other fall sport, Dublin Chevy GMC is here for you. Fall is in the air here in Middle Georgia, but the deals are still smoking hot at Dublin Chevy GMC. Line up in that first group right now. The scouts say we can't catch, throw, or run well, but they all agree we sure do sell cars well at Dublin Chevy GMC.
I am thrilled to welcome Miss Amber Hogan with me. And Amber, you work here at Dr. Soos's office, and you see these children, and when they come in, and maybe you will see the excitement, and you've worked with them before with books. Tell me why this is so important to you.
Well, so our books are awesome. We are partnering with an organization called Reach Out and Read. They're a national group that partners with pediatric offices to help parents understand the importance of early literacy. Reading to your children every night. It just really helps them with language development, so much. So they have been gracious to get the book donations for us, and we coordinate through them. So they give us the books, and we pass them out at well checks. Every well check visit from 6 months through 5 years, you're going to get a book. Helps alleviate some of the trauma from getting shots or getting poked and prodded. But it's just a great program. It really helps open the door for us to talk to the parents about the importance of early childhood literacy, and we love it. And the kids love the vending machine because now they get to pick their own book.
Yeah. So I've not been here when this has taken place, when you actually handed a child a coin or a book or something. But if you can describe for us, how does that look when the child receives that book? Are they really excited?
Oh, yes. Most of them are. So previously, the doctor would go into the room, hey, here's your book. You get to take it home with you. You get to read it. They would be so excited, oh, it's my book. Now they get to see the vending machine in the waiting room while they're waiting. So we make sure and let them know, hey, this is your token. Take it to the vending machine. You get to pick out a book, and they're very excited. Whenever we're loading books into the machine, the children are coming up trying to take books. They're just so excited. They love it.
And how does this work? They take the book home. It's their book
it's
to
their
keep.
book.
They don't have to bring it back
That's
and turn
right.
it in to get a new one or anything. It's their book to
It's
keep.
their book to keep. They'll get a token at the end of their visit, and they can pick out a book, take it home. Hopefully their parents will read to them, which is the goal of the program, of course. And every time they come back for a checkup, they get a book.
Well, I want to say again, thank you guys for partnering and participating in this, for working with our folks at the Lawrence County School System. Great initiative to improve literacy and reading in our community. So job well done.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. O.J. Hall, Lawrence County Schools. And just what a privilege it is to be here with you again to talk about literacy in the community. I was talking with Dr. Hightower and Ms. Walker earlier, and they said, when we come to our leadership in the Lawrence County School System, it's yes, 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 and 100% support from you guys.
Absolutely. We're thankful to have a superintendent that supports this initiative, and I think I speak for him, and he would say the same thing. We really do stand on the shoulders of Dr. Rhonda Hightower and Ms. Rhonda Walker. They put a lot into this literacy initiative. I've learned a lot from them personally. They have a strong passion for it. They believe that if we do it right, it will work, and we're seeing the fruits of it, not just in our school district, but in our entire community. And we're thankful for the work that they've done to put these initiatives together and to make literacy and learns what it is, because they make it look easy, but it is a big undertaking, and it's not just for the public events that they do. It's a lot of work going on with training staff and working with kids in classrooms themselves that take place behind the scenes when the camera is not on, to ensure that we continue this effort for literacy in Lawrence.
I think that's a key, and one thing I see, and I'm sure you do, when I'm with you and I'm with them, is passion. The passion and the energy that they bring to this initiative.
Yes, and they're very knowledgeable, they're very passionate, and the main thing is their ultimate goal is to ensure that kids are reading better. And we see the impacts of it. My oldest daughter had an appointment just here yesterday, and she came home with The Brilliant Baby and Let's Get a Checkup book, and we read both of them last night. And so they typically attend all of the events, and like I said, if the work that they're doing and that they're putting into it is absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, I wish the cameras could see everything that they do, and a lot of us, including myself, as well as other faculty and staff, has benefited from it.
Well, and I know the two of them, they can't do the work they do without the support that they get from you and Mr. Garnto and all the folks at the school system there in the board office and your board of directors. So thank you again for all of the work that you guys are doing to help us and help everybody make today and every day a great day for business here in Dublin, Lawrence County.
Thank Dr. Soos for the support.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.